Алоха, с вами Swordflame. Итак, в прошлом видео мы прошли предпоследний этап в битвах и вытащили очередной редкий подарок — рыбку. Вот теперь я подумываю о том, кому бы подарить ее, так же как и перо жар-птицы Жизель, чтобы повысить с ней еще отношения. Больше всего у меня с ней отношения в данный момент раскачаны. Или все же принцессе Беатрис, поскольку с ней я тоже продвигаюсь потихоньку в отношениях. Но конец игры близок, первое прохождение, так как уже 11 число из 30 возможных в месяце. Хочется получить любовную, наверное, концовку в первый раз. Хотя хочется, конечно, все концовки собрать, но, естественно, все сразу не получится. Ладно, в любом случае у меня сейф есть с рыбкой, так что в этом или в следующих видео кому-нибудь я ее подарю. А теперь погнали качаться и смотреть диалоги-монологи.
Squire! Come, let us engage in a conversation. Ah, there you are. Ah, yes, the music festival, where people drink merrily and public musical performances fill the air.
Ooh, what's the story behind that festival?
If I remember correctly, King Curtis really liked music, so one day he picked an arbitrary day from the calendar and declared it a festival.
What? That's it? No fancy backstory?
Yes, not everything has a deep story behind it. Lady of the Lake! Is this really for me?
Of course it is, Princess.
But something like this? I hope you did not resort to selling your prized cow to acquire such an item.
Hey, I've got my ways.
I am sure you do. Thank you for the gift, Squire. I shall keep it safe. Why, hello there, Squire. Sup, bro?
Squire, how are you? You do not look well.
I do? Well, there's a lot happening right now. I don't want to talk too much about it.
I see. You know, this might be the perfect time for a card reading. You don't need to pay me anything. I just want to help.
Really?
Why, of course. You have been a good customer. It's the least I could do.
You know, I don't usually trust this mumbo-jumbo, but I don't want to turn down a friend's help either. Thanks, Serena.
And I thank you, too, for giving this a chance, Squire.
Okay, so how does this work?
You do not have to tell me anything. Put your faith in this deck of cards. They will draw upon your energies and offer you a glimpse of fate.
Right.
Now, focus on the problem at hand. Focus on your feelings. Focus your energy into these cards. Now, pick a card.
Okay. This one.
I see. It is the Ten of Swords.
That doesn't look good. That guy's got 10 swords stabbing him in the back.
This card tells us that an unwelcome surprise awaits you. Whether this concerns the war or something personal, be on guard.
I see.
Whatever the danger is, I hope you come through it, Squire.
Thanks, Serena.
I should thank you too. I've enjoyed our little chats.
Hey, same here. I think you might be my favorite shopkeeper now.
And you, my favorite customer.
So, discount?
No. Hello. Please waste your gold here.
Hey there! Greetings. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Well, hello there. Boss, I don't feel so good. You know, squires make good levers. Hey!
What can I do for you? Squire! Come. There you are. The other day, I was busy studying the ancient laws of our kingdom. You know, for leisure. Then, I stumbled upon the strangest of laws.
What did you find?
It was called Trial by Combat. Apparently, back in the old days, our ancestors would settle their disputes by having their strongest warriors fight.
Whoa. So, like, a heroic challenge? That sounds pretty cool!
I guess, still, it seems odd to me that they'd settle legal disputes with something as brutish as combat. Though now that I think of it, in an age of war, it probably helped prevent unnecessary bloodshed.
What do you mean?
Well, isn't it obvious? Two champions fighting one another. Violent, yes, but far less violent than an all-out war.
Well, if it ever comes down to it, Princess, I wouldn't mind being your champion.
Your loyalty is encouraging, though I think I'd prefer a more competent fighter. No offense. Squire. Ah, Squire! Come, let us engage in the conversation.
Well, hello there.
What? No after party? Greetings. Have a look at my wares. Thank you for the purchase. I'll take good care of your gold. Thank you for the purchase. I'll take good care of your gold. By all means, keep buying. Thank you for your generous.
Why, hello there, Squire. Confronting me at this time of night. Is this an assassination?
An unpopular war, and now our traditions. What are you trying to do, princess?
If you are still sore about the music festival, then fall in line with the rest of the petty nobles.
Petty? Do you know how much damage those commoners did?
You are clearly exaggerating. Besides, I've dealt with the nobles' complaints quite graciously, if I do say so myself.
Your father would have punished someone. You let those peasants do as they please.
Dear Marshal, if the Alcosi nobility have no problems mingling with their subjects, then so should we. You could learn a thing or two from them, you know.
Learn from them? I think not. What is wrong with you, girl? Have you grown so desperate for support that you turn to peasants and to foreigners? Your father would have trusted his own people, his advisors.
I believe I know more about my father than you do, Flinkman. I am his daughter, after all.
And as his daughter, you appear to not have inherited his ability to rule. It's a pity you've fallen so low. He's lucky he's not well enough to see this mess.
And it is a pity that you cannot see how narrow-mindedness will not save Cerulia from its enemies.
Are you calling me you insolent brat?
Careful, Marshal.
Phew, that was close.
Squire!
Ah!
What the deuce are you doing here? Were you eavesdropping?
No, I wasn't! I thought you were in trouble! I heard something about an assassination.
As you can see, I am still alive. You need not worry anymore.
Hey, are you sure you're okay?
What's this? You wish to console me after my argument with the Marshal?
Well, of course I do. I've got your... What was that for, Princess?
Sorry, I needed to let off some steam after that.
I wish you punched the marshal instead, Your Highness. Oh.
I wished that as well, but imagine all the drama if I did. So for the greater good of this kingdom, you will have to do for now.
Glad to help, I guess. By the way, why were you up at this hour?
Me? Well, I was at the chapel, praying. For my father. I must admit that I'm not the most spiritual of people, but I'll happily swallow my pride. Just for him.
Princess, I'm sorry about your pops. I mean, the king. I hope he gets better soon.
Yes, I hope for that as well. I am in need of his wisdom now more than ever. Forgive me. It is getting late.
Sure, Princess. So, you hear often? Hey! Where'd everyone go? So, you hear often? Come back! Drinks are on me! So, you hear often? Introducing the most eligible bachelor in all of Cerulia.
Hey there! Oh, hi. You didn't have to. Thanks. Greetings.
So, you hear often?
What? No after party?
how goes your training? I am thinking of making my own festival. It shall be dedicated to the successful alliance between Alcos and Cerulia.
But that hasn't happened yet.
I like to think ahead of the curve. But when it does happen, it shall be a glorious day. There should be a parade with 50-foot statues in my image. I will require every maiden to curl her hair in my fashion. And cream puffs. There shall be cream puffs everywhere. Can you not see it? My vision? It shall be remembered for years to come.
Right. You go do that, princess.
So, you here often?
What? No after party?
Why, hello there. I've been looking for you. Did you know? We used to have 7 days per week.
A 7th day? What happened to it?
One of the past kings outlawed it because a woman he was courting rejected him on that very day. He stripped it off the calendar in a public event that was known as the Daylight Slayings. The changes made to the calendar, it must have been quite the nightmare. Though now that I think about it, can you imagine planning your life around 7 days? I can't.
Princess Beatrice?
Sir Coulter, how fares the painting?
It is coming along splendidly, Your Highness. I just need you to sit still for another hour.
Another hour? Very well. You there, since you are already here, help me pass the time with some conversation.
Sure, princess!
That's a really nice dress you have on.
Ah, yes. These are ancient Cerulean garbs passed down for generations. Purely ceremonial, though it has a certain charm to it. Imagine back in the day, all nobility dressed like this.
Aww! Stop!
You seem awfully disappointed by that.
I just really value culture. Yeah, that.
Right. Well, they stopped using it for practical reasons. Back in the day, people believed that the fertility god would give his blessings to those who showed the most skin. Even our knights would go into battle wearing incredibly skimpy armor, believing they would be shielded by divine favor.
Sounds like the fertility god had some pretty good ideas.
Well, not really. Sir Jenica the Bold wore only shoulder pads and an armored bra into battle. Nothing else. While Sir Gallivant the Nude wore nipple guards and loose boxers. people started dying due to the cold. Also, bug bites. Bug bites everywhere. As for the knights, they unfortunately found out the hard way. All their vital spots were exposed to the enemy. Hundreds of lives were lost in combat. Now, with that in mind, do you still think it's a good idea?
I think I'm cool with the armor we have now.
A wise decision, Squire. As much as the thought of you wearing boxers into battle amuses me, I must say that the practical downsides are just too great. However, this dress makes me look absolutely divine. Through this painting, my beauty will be remembered for generations. Oh my! That was very thoughtful of you. Thank you. Why, hello there, Squire. Hello. You didn't have to. Thanks. Oh, hi.
Well, hello there. Hey! Where'd everyone go? I'll be your knight in shining armor. Boss, I don't feel so good.
Sup, bro?
So, you here often? Come back! Drinks are on me! You know, squires make good lovers. Everyone's flattering.
How goes your training? How goes your training?
I'm sure a princess like you has all sorts of talents.
Of course I do.
So, what kind of stuff are you good at?
Everything.
Everything?
Yes! After all, I am the future queen. I am perfect in every way. In fact, I cannot think of a single thing I am bad at.
Right. What about being humble?
I am excellent at that one too. In fact, I am so humble I astound myself sometimes.
What's wrong, Princess?
It seems that I have found myself caught in a paradox. To boast about humility would prove that I am not humble. But if I remain silent in my humility, then no one will be aware of it. This is most distressing. I must reflect on this further. Ah, Squire, is there anything else on your mind? Ah, a tribute for your future queen? Splendid!
Greetings. Appreciated.
Итак, в этом видео я закончил смотреть все основные ивенты второй арки с Беатрис. На каждую героиню вроде бы идет в каждой арке по 4 основные сцены и делятся на несколько актов. Четвертый акт, как я понял по меню, в главном меню есть вкладка дополнительная, и там есть вкладка Chapters части, там указана эта информация. Так вот, там всего 4 акта, в четвертом уже идут, вроде бы, если я правильно помню, концовки. И спокойно можно пропустить, как с некоторыми героинями, какие-то сцены в акте и перейти в следующий акт. Пока что только с Беатрис. Все сцены основные из первого и второго акта я увидел в этом прохождении. Ну что ж, если вам понравилось это видео, поставьте лайк, поделитесь им с друзьями и знакомыми, пишите ваши комментарии. А с вами был Sword Flame. Всем пока!